All right, first things first, let's cover this thing up. Got some craft paper from another project. Some blocks. You guys remember, I actually have 4 buckets out there. I might try to do 2. We'll see. Hopefully this one isn't too wet. Oh, there they go, there they go. Yep, something told me I needed something to stop those. Let's grab another block here. Got it. Something crawling up here. Ants. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this. This one is already out of the husk a little bit. That's how dark that is. That's the part that's going to stain your hands if you touch it. So put them over here. A little bit of staining. Let's go get another bucket. I'll take this bucket outside. Let's see here. Alright folks, so we're back over here messing around with these walnuts. And as I mentioned before, there were a few ants inside those containers. And so I'm going to put down a little bit of diatomaceous earth. Not necessarily necessary, but we are in the house and I don't want those ants traveling. So, and it's food grade safe. As you see there, diatomaceous earth, food grade. So let's spray this down and take care of those little soft body critters. All right, welcome back to Working Here Out with Will. So let's get cracking. Go get into these donuts here. I'm sorry, these powder covered walnuts. I put some diatomaceous earth on there. Got me thinking about donuts. Diatomaceous earth on there, or dirt on there, to kind of slow down the spiders and bugs that are on. On it. Several more to go. Okay friends, so welcome back. So I started off with using this little garden knife to split these things individually. You've seen it cut it around 4 times, but that was too slow. Then I started using this little block here to go one at a time, and that was too slow. So I ended up doing something like this, where I'm just rolling these guys, you know, rolling them around, getting a few at a time. And this method appears to go a lot faster. Once I get them a little bit cracked, then I can put that block to the side and just kind of work through them like this. You know? Husk off to one side, walnut to the other. Okay friends, welcome back to Working the Yard with Will. So we've gotten through the table, just about down to the last few walnuts, and I think I'm going to be done after this adventure. It was fun. I've had these trees for several years, and this is the first time that I've actually, going through and try to harvest them. Typically, what happens for me is, they fall on the ground, the squirrels or whatever will come by and get them. And the ones that they don't get, I usually just throw to the woods and let them get them there. But this year, since we had that tree branch fall, I was kind of forced to do something else with it. And like I said, my initial thought was just to give this away to our local Amish community or whoever. And well, that didn't go that didn't go anywhere. And right before I was getting ready to just chuck them, I got a request from some family saying, hey, we'll take them. And so there you have it, the last 4 in this batch. It's time to rinse these things off, clean this table off, rinse these things off, and see how many we actually have left over that are good. I hope you guys can see that clearly. I got a full 5-gallon bucket of husk over here, and maybe a little over a fourth or 1/3 of walnuts. A lot of work for, just a little bit of results, but hey. Okay friends, we're down to almost to the end here. Basically all we're going to do now is spray this bucket with the walnuts in there. Check for any that float. The ones that float are bad, they'll get out of here. The ones that stay to the bottom are good. And that's it. Just got to clean them off. Typically I would do this at the bottom of the hill, but it is what it is. We got a few out of that first batch. These have been drying since the day before yesterday. And I probably have this same amount outside right now, getting some rainwater on it. And it's being covered up as well. Okay friends, welcome back to Working the Yard with Will. And so we got these black walnuts drying out up here. Got these little fans that I put on there to help the drying process. They were sitting right in front of the garage door, and I noticed them getting a little bit of white on there. My assumption is that that's some kind of fungus or something, so perhaps they needed some more airflow to dry them out. Not sure, first time trying this, so giving it a try. I'll take this one out of here now. I'm thinking about it. Put it off to the side, and anyone else that has that little white, whatever it is. And perhaps I didn't get all of the husk off of there, and that's what's causing that to be white. Nonetheless, this is the end. This is the drying process, the last part of working with these walnuts. I got another batch. I got to clean off, spray off, and then add them to 2 more drying racks. All right, stay tuned. Continue watching Working Yard Will.